serio, chicos, esto es demasiado. Pensé que iba a ganar, pero no. Espérate, es mío, espérate. La última prueba.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
A ver, acción, allá voy.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Don't be such a brute. come a little closer.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. Let me make a copy first.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta...
I've truly gained a lot from all this.
Perdón.
Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results, unless you can think of anything better to do.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
Amenaza.
You!
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiment? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive.
Listen, sister. Your guard's so high you can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed...
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even...
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Monster.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be... I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the...
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, but for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no... Which is what I was hoping.
Overtime.
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone. So stubborn.
Qué loca.
Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Ok. Vámonos. Ah, volver a ver el campamento. Ya acabo, creo, ¿no? Quiero llegar acá. La última locura ya.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
No, nada.
Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlander? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat, but after I observed you, imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so,
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurture? It would seem that that's as
Paimon thought with all our efforts...
life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. A short life can be well lived. A life... So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here?
Huh? Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to...
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was valued. In the future, if the need arises, well, glad
A ver.
I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, can I rely on you to stop me?
Y se acabó.
Huh? Look at that. Looks like someone made camp here. Are other people adventuring nearby? Let's see how our fellow explorers are doing.